It's July 24th when I'm filming this. I don't know what day I'll put this out on, but July 15th, 2026 was my first upload to YouTube, so that was 8 full years ago now. Looking back on that first 10 or 15 that I did, like just looking at the YouTube studio, doesn't seem a whole lot different. The cameras are different, maybe the angles are different or something like that. I shoot vertical a lot more than I thought I ever would, but it's been it's been pretty good. I think I've learned a lot about how I deal with certain situations, about how I just have whatever issue and just problem solving, because that's all this ends up being. Making YouTube videos is about problem solving. Like, okay, I want to shoot this. How's the best way to shoot it? What's this? Is the audio right? Did I forget the audio? Did I hit record? Did I accidentally shoot it as time lapse? Did this? There's all of these different problems you have to go through and make like a little checklist, either physically or in your head, that okay, these are the things that I need to do before I hit record. And now I'm hitting record. Is everything still going? Are batteries okay? And once you get into it, then there's those problems. And then I gotta have to download it. How am I gonna store it all? Where is it gonna be? What's gonna happen? How am I gonna edit this? How is this gonna look? Am I gonna edit it and like this way? There's all these different things. It's just one problem after another, and figuring out what's the best way to do it, what's the best way to solve the problem, what's the best way to. Makes it sound a lot less glamorous. I mean, I've never thought of it as like anything other than, let me give my shot. Let me see how it goes when I do it. And so far, it's been. Once you get over the whole, nobody's watching, because nobody's going to, it's fine. As long as you're doing it for yourself and doing it in a way that's satisfying to you and that feels like you're actually getting something accomplished, and you feel like, hey, I shared this moment and it feels like I actually have something to share, something to say, and something to put out that's. Sometimes people watch. Every now and again, I'll get views on a video. If I went back and I looked at the first, like I said, those first 15 or so, and some of them have a lot of, like, when I say a lot, I mean over like 4 or 5 views. Some of them have as many as like 20 and 30 views, which at the time would have just destroyed, would have been out of my mind if I got 30. But everything evolves, everything changes, and you can't be in a chasing after whatever clout and trends and all that crap. It's not it's a waste of your time. The best thing to do is to be yourself as much as you possibly can, and just enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise, this becomes work, because it's a lot of time you have to spend doing all this stuff. The second it becomes work, I couldn't see myself doing this. I already have enough stuff to do. So it's not work. It's still fun. It's still I try to keep it as interesting as possible. I try to be as random. I've had two people, random people that, not random, but two people that I know, not really well, but I know them and I've met them. I've talked to them a few times, that I actually said, oh, we never know what he's going to do. And that was to my Instagram story. But I mean, YouTube is essentially the same. I actually just keep it random. That's the way my life is. A lot of times I just have to, stuff happens and you just deal with it. Or not everything's the same every day. That's just not the way it is. Not that we're trying to like keep it boring or whatever. It's just life just happens that way. So hopefully I can keep doing this for a little while longer and keep documenting everything that's going on.